Hi, thanks for joining me today for Tika's Teachables. Today we're going to clean paintbrushes. I want to show you a few of my favorite ways to do that. I have Dawn dish soap, Murphy's oil soap. This is just hand sanitizer, so rubbing alcohol would also be equivalent to that. And then I have Master's brush cleaner. They all serve different purposes, but I want to show you the difference between how I use them. So I have different brushes soaking here. They've been soaking for about an hour, and typically you would do this with running water, but my bathroom fan is really loud and you wouldn't be able to hear me if I did this at the sink here. So I'm here at the table and I have a tub of water to use for my demonstration. So this particular cup has Dawn dish soap in it, and just to give you an idea, they started out really dirty, and you can see already that it's taking the paint right off of the brush. And I have in the bottom of this tub, it's a brush cleaner. I actually ordered these off of Amazon. They are for cleaning makeup brushes, but they work great for paintbrushes as well. Here's a smaller one, same idea. The other one is larger and it fits in my sink. It has a suction cup to hold it in place. This smaller one, what I typically will do is stick that on my hand like that and hold it in the palm of my hand, and then I will grab a paintbrush and I will scrub on the little nubby things there, and it helps to work in there gently into the bristles. So that's what I do there, and then I can rinse it, and if I need to I can scrub again. So this is a good one. I don't use the Dawn very often to clean the brushes. It does work effectively, but it's not my favorite method, especially if you have dried on paint. When that happens, I prefer to use the Murphy's soap. And I will soak these even overnight. I don't like to leave paintbrushes in the paint for extended periods of time, but when the paint has dried on the bristles, it's necessary. So this brush was in the Murphy's soap, and you can see even as I'm scrubbing there, the soap is kind of, you can see the color to it. That's because it's taking all that paint out. It looks kind of gray. So I can rinse that brush and just keep scrubbing on those little nubs. Flip the brush over and clean the brush. So nice clean brush there, and I'll rinse out my little brush cleaner. The next one is this hand sanitizer or the alcohol, and this one works well for cleaning dried on paint as well, but it doesn't have like a it's not soapy, so it doesn't give you the bubbles the same way the other one does. So this one sometimes is the way to go. If you get paint on your clothing, try putting some rubbing alcohol or the hand sanitizer on it, and it helps to loosen the paint. But then you're going to need some type of soap, and what I use here at the studio more often than not is it's called the Master's brush cleaner and preserver. So what that does is it has a cleaning agent so that it cleans the brush, as well as conditioners in it to keep them soft and help shape the bristles. So this brush was just soaking in the rubbing alcohol or the hand sanitizer. I rinsed it out, and in order to clean it, what I'll do, it's a cake. This one's been used a bit, so it literally looks like a big donut right now. But I will get some of that soap on the brush. So So I kind of just load that on there. You can see it's soapy. Grab my little brush cleaner again and start scrubbing that again. I didn't realize I was shaking the camera too. So you can see the color is coming out there too. So this is a great way, after it's been soaking in the alcohol, use the Masters to get that soap out. I'm gonna rinse that. And that brush is starting to come clean. So I will do this until the brush is completely clean. And then rinse the brush and see how it's kind of puffy. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Yeah, it's not a clean edge like it should be. So what I'll do is after it's clean, I will go back to the Masters soap, the cleaner, and I will reshape the bristles with my fingertips. So I get a nice flat edge. I'll do that with this one too. And you can see it's back. There you go. I've got a clean edge and it's not separated anymore. So this is a great way to take care of your brushes. It doesn't require a bunch of fancy stuff. These are not completely necessary. It is helpful. I sometimes will just clean it in the palm of my hand with the soap, but this I think gives you a little extra something to scrub it, especially if there's dried on paint in there. When the paint gets in the metal part, the ferrule, it makes the bristles do things that you don't want it to do, and you won't get the same effect that a completely clean brush will give you. So that's it for today, and I'll see you next week. Have a great day.